Good morning, everybody. It's Tamara Bennett from Southern Adornments Decor. I hope you're having a fantastic week. It is time for Friday Fab 5. I do this every Friday at 9:30 a.m. Central. I share 5 of my favorite things with you all, and today is no different. So today I'm going to be sharing about my favorite makeup and, of course, the nails that I wear. You might have noticed I always have nails on when I'm painting and things like that. And I've talked about them with you guys before, but I know we have a lot of new viewers. And so I thought it would be a good time to kind of refresh your memory on things like that and share with you where you can check those out. We also have a big sale going on in the shop today. Actually, it's going on through Monday. It's called the Spooky Doll Sale. A lot of you guys have already been in there shopping, adding to cart, and we have 5 new designs that got released today. So I'm going to share all of that with you. Plus, I'm going to remind you about the ornament kits that we have for sale. They're flying off the shelves. And the virtual kits, because the deadline to buy those is November 8th. So that's all. That's a quick overview of all the things we're going to cover today. Drop your questions in the comments if you have questions about anything I'm sharing today. If you want the links to the things that I'm sharing today, be sure and comment the word link. If you're watching on Facebook, it won't work on YouTube. I have put the links in the video description on YouTube, but for Facebook watchers, comment link and it should send the link to your Facebook Messenger. Also, if you did not get a notification letting you know I was going live this morning, you can be notified by commenting alert and it will notify you each time I go live. It's a cool morning in North Carolina, says Donna. Hello. It is 67 in Kentucky, so I feel like it's warmer here this morning than it has been. Hey, Linda and Kathy. Good morning, Jacqueline and Tahisha. I see Angels watching. Hello, Wanda. So we're going to kick it off by showing my bare naked face with no makeup on. Not currently, but I took a picture this morning before I put all my makeup on because I'm like, I don't like sharing pictures like this. Who does, really? Who does? First thing in the morning when your face is all puffy with no makeup. But I feel like it's important to show what the power of makeup can do because in 6 minutes, I transformed my face to look so much better. And I do feel like glasses sort of hide a little bit of the imperfections. So you can see I've still got some puffiness going on and all of that. But like overall, my skin tone, hang on, let me see if I have a setting on. Sometimes there's a touch up my appearance setting on and it's not on. So I'm making sure that let me see if it's on my, my webcam. I just want to make sure. Image adjustments, brightness, sharpness. Where's filters? Here we go. No, there's no filter. Is there an image? Maybe my webcam doesn't have a setting like that. I thought it did, but maybe it's just, I guess not, because I'm not seeing any settings to turn on a filter or a beauty adjuster or any of that. But I think I do have that option on StreamYard, but it's off. So this is my face after I put my makeup on this morning. I even made a little video for you guys, and I realized it only took me 6.5 minutes to do my makeup, which I don't know how long it takes you guys to do your makeup, but I felt like that was really quick. So here's what it looked like before makeup. Not terrible. My skin looks pretty good right now, but you can see I've definitely got some puffiness, and it's funny how you don't realize the asymmetry in your face until you take a picture like this, just bare on. Yeah. And I was like, man, like I've got a lot of puffiness on my right side. Yeah. So makeup hides all that. So 6.5 minutes later, I was able to do this with my Red Aspen makeup. So I'm going to play a little video for you that's going to show you kind of how I apply my makeup. Full disclaimer here. I'm not a makeup professional. Nobody has taught me how to do this. I don't even watch makeup tutorials on YouTube like the kids do nowadays. I am a elder millennial. That's what we'll call me. I was born in 1984. I'm 40 years old this year. I'm an elder millennial. So the way I apply my makeup is probably the same way I applied my makeup when I was 16. So with that being said, be gentle with me. This is how I put on my makeup. So sometimes I don't do it this way, but lately I've been just putting on my moisturizer, squirting my foundation on my fingers and applying it to my face with my hands. I know that's a big no-no, but if your hands are clean, who cares? Then I apply a little bit of blush, a little bit of bronzer, and then I set it with the Red Aspen set. I can go over these products a little bit slower here in a moment. Then I use some eyebrow gel. This is sort of a new part of my routine, but I really love sculpting the eyebrows. I feel like it frames my face. And then all of these eyeshadows are the Red Aspen eyeshadows. I have been using their eyeshadows for about 2 years now, and I'm obsessed. This is only the second palette I've ever bought from them in those 2 years. So one palette lasts me almost an entire year. I'm really impressed with the high pigmentation in these and how long they stay on. So you could see I was applying most of that with a dry brush, and that is a Red Aspen brush. Now, this little gold brush is one I've had forever. I like to wet it and apply the makeup to my inner eyelids with a wet brush. Then I top it off with some mascara and then some lipstick. Full disclaimer, this lipstick is Maybelline. It's not Red Aspen. But there we go. All done. That was super fast. So that was 6.5 minutes. Could y'all hear me talking during that? I think you probably could. That was 6.5 minutes sped up to about 1 minute. So let's go through it in a little bit slower so I can kind of show you the products that I used. First off, this is brand new from Red Aspen. It only came out a couple months ago. It's their new foundation. It's called Skin Tint. And so that is what you saw me. I squeezed it out on my fingers and applied it to my face. I know that's probably a big no-no, but you know, it's faster, it's easier. I don't like messing with the brush, and I hate those beauty blenders. I feel like I'm really like a weirdo in that because everybody seems to love these beauty blender things. And I'm like, I feel like the makeup just gets stuck in the blender and does not end up on my face. And I'm like, I don't want to waste it. So I know if I put it on with my fingers, it's all getting on my face. Jerry said I quit wearing makeup 29 years ago, except for weddings or special events. That's awesome. I bet your skin is in really great condition. Corey says, what are we watching? Corey, this is for ladies. Shh, go on. Nina's with me. She hates the beauty blender. I don't know why. For a long time, I did put makeup on with like liquid foundation. I'm talking about with like a brush or something. But again, I feel like it gets all gunked up in the brush. If I put it on with my fingers, I know that I'm not wasting any of it and it's actually getting on my face. I feel like I have better coverage that way. Anybody else feel this way? Wendy says, I like using my fingers because I can feel it even out better. Right? I do have trouble doing it with my fingers if I didn't put on a moisturizer first. So that I feel like is key. I have to put on my moisturizer first so that I can kind of like get it all smoothed out and I'll have like, you know, a thick spot somewhere. Mary uses her fingers. I'm glad I'm not alone. I'm in good company here. So after I do the foundation, this is the Hopeful color. And so I feel like that matches my skin tone pretty well. And then they have all different shades though, if you need a different shade. And then there was only 2 products that I used that were not Red Aspen. This is a really old in my makeup drawer bronzer from Young Living. I didn't even remember. I don't even know if they still sell makeup, but this was when they started selling makeup when they had essential oils. And I had some of this and I felt like I needed some bronzer because, you know, I haven't been out in the sun much. So I added a little bit of bronzer, but I did use a Red Aspen brush. I just bought this one recently. It is brush number F02. And it's got kind of like a nice little angled edge. So that's what I can use for bronzer and things. And then I went over my cheeks with Red Aspen blush. This is Sweet Pink Bloom. If this feels too pinky for you, get the peach color. I used the peach for a long time before I switched to this one. And peach is, I feel like, a really good, like, not too strong blush. But I really like this one. I like the pinky color. And then to set my face or to finish it off, I used their translucent loose setting powder. And so a little of this goes a long way. But I used it with the large brush, F01. And so this is what I used to kind of blend it out. And that kind of softened the blush a little because I went a little heavy with the blush. Watching the video back, I was like, oh, that was a little much. But it's okay. Once you do the setting powder, I feel like it just kind of softens it all. It's like airbrushing you. So the setting powder is a must. Questions before we move on to eyes and other things. A lot of you guys have stopped wearing makeup. Good for you. That's awesome. I don't think I'll ever stop wearing makeup. I find it fun. I don't know. And maybe it's the artist in me. Like, it feels like a form of self-care. I don't do it for other people. I do it for me. When I put it on in the morning, like, I would love nothing more than to have 30 minutes uninterrupted to be able to do my hair and my makeup. It's just, it's like caring for myself. And I enjoy making myself feel pretty, I guess. And so, I don't think I'll ever stop wearing makeup. I love playing with it. I'm like a little kid. I feel like Charlie. Charlie loves playing with makeup. Nina loves makeup. Nina said, I just decided I need new brushes, so I'll check these out. Nina, I have used the same brushes for years before I finally cashed in and got some of these with some of my Red Aspen rewards. So if you need a good like overall face powder, get FO2. If you need one for brush and bronzer, get FO1, FO2. I don't feel like you need all of them. Like they have a pack where you can buy like all the brushes. Don't get that. Just get a couple of good ones. And then eye makeup, the one that I used to do all the little like, I call it windshield wiper motions. So let's go over that. The blush eyeshadow pack that I used is called Fulfilled. There's a couple different ones on their site. They even have a couple of smaller ones. So if you want to try out just a little foreshadow pack, they have some of these. I like these okay, but I really love the versatility of this one right here. It's a lot of really great neutral shades. And it has a really nice large mirror on it. But I use, let's see, this one on the windshield wiper motion, like right in the crease of my eye. I use this one right in the corner on the lower lid. And then I use this shimmer on, and a little bit of this one on the brow. And then I use the shimmer and that light pink on the inside of my lid. So I feel like the shimmer is a little nice on the inside of your lid, but then I add a tiny bit of that light pink kind of on top of it to soften it up a little bit. And the brush that I use for all of that is called E55. They have a bunch of different eyeshadow brushes. And so I took a chance on this one and it ended up being perfect. I still have an ancient Revlon brush that I'm using, and that was the one that I got wet. I always do the inside of my eyelid with a wet brush. Does anybody else put their makeup on with wet brush? I don't know why. I started doing that back when I was 16, and I really like it because it doesn't get the eyelash, the eyeshadow goes on exactly. It's like painting. It goes on exactly where I put it, and it stays on. So you will never get me away from using a wet brush. Now for the like, brow bone and the crease and all that, I want a softer look. So I do use that with a dry brush, but I've got to find a Red Aspen brush that's got a less amount of bristles than this one, because this one's too big to do like the inner part of my eye. So I think I'm going to have to go get one of the smaller brushes that's for the crease on that one. Norma says, my girls would love this. Now, let me say, Norma, some of this makeup, if you're comparing it to Walmart makeup, is a little pricey. Let me tell you real quick what the makeup costs. So I'm going to say, I'm giving you that full disclaimer here so that you don't feel like you have to go out and buy them a whole new bag of makeup. If you think they would just like the eyeshadow, don't buy the eyeshadow right now. Wait, get on the Red Aspen email list and wait until they put it on sale on Black Friday. And sometimes they will sell it for half off, because this entire eyeshadow palette sells for like $84. I've never paid $84 for it. I wait till they put it on sale and then I grab one. Because 84 is a lot. But this is like the best eyeshadow I've ever used. And that says a lot, because I've tried a lot of I've tried Mary Kay. I've tried all kinds of different brands. But this, I feel like, has the highest pigmentation and stays on better than any other eyeshadow that I've ever used. Like a very little bit goes a long way. So this I will never be without, even if I stop selling Red Aspen. Okay. What else? Do I use an eyeliner? I do not. My eyeliner is actually tattooed on, Wendy. So that's one of the reasons it only takes me 6.5 minutes to put on my makeup, is my eyeliner is tattooed on. And my husband says that there alone makes me the toughest person in this house. He said, I know, like, I'm stronger than you, but you're tougher than me, because he said, I've got tattoos on my sleeves and stuff like this. He said, but I could never go get a tattoo on my eyes. And I got that done back in like 2019? Was it really that long ago? 2019 doesn't feel like that long ago, but that was 5 years ago. So yeah, I got my eyeliner tattooed on 5 years ago. Best decision I ever made. I don't have to put eyeliner on ever again. It's so nice. Corey says, I think we need to go to the foot doctor. Oh, Corey, I went to the foot doctor without you the other day while Brett was at wrestling practice. Foot doctor is code for pedicures. By the way, the place we usually go, Corey, LA Nails, it's in the crapper. It got, sorry, this is a whole side conversation with Corey and I, so y'all can like take a sip of coffee and chill for a second. The nail salon that we usually go to changed hands, is now under new ownership, and they suck. They are charging more, and they're doing a less less work, like not a good job. It was way overpriced for a pedicure. So anyways, go to Lovely Nails. They did a much better job. I went there this past week and they did a great job. Anyway, Pam says my washing and moisturizing routine is my self-care. I love that. Janet says I only put on eye makeup. When Wanda says I can't wear makeup because it breaks out my face. I will say, and I'm not saying that this would not happen to you, it might still break out your face, but they do use a lot of cruelty-free and like paraben-free, sulfate-free, blah, 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 natural products. So this is a lot healthier makeup than some of the companies hold themselves to a standard. And so I've tried to get to more of the like natural, less harmful chemical makeups. I was looking for questions. Did I miss any? If I missed a question, feel free to repost it. Janet has tattooed eyeliner too. We're tough together. So does Cindy. So does Charlotte. I'm so glad that I'm not the only weirdo with tattooed eyeliner. Do you want me to go and sit in the pedicure chair next to you, Corey, so that you don't have to go by yourself? Norma has tattooed eyeliner. My mother went and got it. She and I went and did it together. But anyway, okay, back to the eye stuff. You saw me sculpting my eyebrows. This is something so new for me. Like I've only been doing it the last 2 months, but I don't have to do it, but I don't know. I just like the way it looks a lot better with it. So this is the Red Aspen eyebrow gel, and it came with the little spoolie. So that's what you saw me doing that with. And I feel like it does make my eyebrows look a little bit more shapely. I don't have problems with like thin eyebrows, or I don't ever draw my eyebrows in. If I ever put like eyebrow powder or, try to draw them in at all, I always feel like it's the only thing I can see when I look at myself in the mirror. So this is my natural brows just sculpted with the gel stuff. Anyway, use the eyeshadow. If y'all have any questions about that, I'll answer. And then top it off with Pump It Up Maggie. I've been using this since I signed up for Red Aspen. It's the best mascara ever. My sister-in-law, Whitney from Cotton Chaos, keeps the stock on this stuff. It's not the waterproof. I hate waterproof mascara. This is just the black. But yes, this I will also never be without. So everything that I put on and then the lips. I have not started using any of Red Aspen's lip products. First of all, because they only have a lip liner and a lip gloss. They don't have a lip crayon or a lipstick. So I'm hoping that one of these days they will come out with some. But this is Maybelline Superstay. I have used this for years. This color is called Run the World. This is the color that's like here it is, Run the World, number 80. This is the one that I use day in, day out. But you might have seen me in the video use 2 of them. In the winter, sometimes I will blend. This is too strong by itself, but I'll do a little swipe of this and blend the 2 colors to give it more of a wintry color. In the summer, I will swipe on just a tiny bit of this brighter sort of coral red. And this is too strong almost by itself too. And so a little goes a long way, but you can't rub it off. Like it lasts. The only way it kind of comes off is like if I eat when I'm eating, sometimes like the food, if it's buttery or greasy, it will reactivate the lipids or whatever in the lipstick and it will rub off. Okay. So that was my pitch about makeup. Like I said, it's a little pricey on the website, but you can go and check it out. Maybe try one product for now. If you're out of foundation, go try some foundation. If you just need a new blush, try the blush. If you want to try the eyeshadows, wait till Black Friday because they're really pricey. But they will do deals. I think last year they did daily deals all throughout the month of December on what their products were going to be. Yes, tattooed eyeliner. It sort of hurt, but it was also super uncomfortable because you have to sit there with your eyeball open while they've got a needle near your eye. So that was kind of terrifying. But mine was painful, but I think it was because the day that I went, she was doing 5 ladies in a row. And I was lady number 1, and she had gone down through us and put numbing gel on all of our eyelids beforehand. And so lady number 5 got to sit there with our numbing gel for like 20 minutes while she worked on the rest of us. I was the first person in the chair. I don't think my numbing gel had enough time to kick in. But thankfully, the whole process only took like 5 minutes or less. So I just gritted and bared it for 5 minutes. And then, yeah, it was over. Okay. Now we're all talking about tattooed eyeliner. Christy, no, this stuff, I don't keep a stock on it. I only bring the nails with me. Speaking of which, we need to move on to the nails. I didn't realize we'd already been on here 20 minutes just talking about makeup. So Red Aspen nails have become an obsession for me. I've been wearing them for 2.5 years. I've got them on right now. They're press-on nails. If you've never heard of these, you glue them on. Ooh, those are kind of scary. I've got a whole bunch of them. One of their most popular colors is this one. It's Tulips for Tiffany. Beautiful. If you're more of a pink girly, Harper picks peonies. So if you don't know what color to start with, pick one of these. These are the top sellers. If you're more of a neutrals girly, there is I forget the name of it, but there's a really soft pale pink. Of course, I don't have it because I don't ever wear pale colors. I'm bright all the time. Like I even have one like this that's like a neon yellow. I've got so many crazy colors. But they also have some fun like fall colors and things that you can get. And they also have some that are more like patterns and things. Do I have a patterned one here I can show you? Not really. Like here's one with polka dots. It's pink with little tiny white polka dots. But I've had that one a long time and haven't used it yet because it's not bright enough for me, I suppose. Anyway, they also have some that have like glitters and things in them. Wouldn't these be pretty for Christmas? But yeah, they have some that are like a buffalo plaid pattern right now and all kinds of cute stuff for fall and winter. And so once you open a pack of them, you can save, oh goodness, I almost made a mess. You can save your leftovers. And so this little deal right here I found on Amazon, it holds five drawers. So all my little leftover pieces, I put in these drawers. So like this whole manicure, I didn't have to open a new pack. I went through my leftovers and made a mani mix up with my leftovers. So don't throw your extras out because sometimes you can use your extras as like an accent nail or something else on to make a mani mix up. But I have them kind of organized by like solids in one drawer, glitters in another, and then patterns in another. So like this is my drawer with all my patterns and stuff in it. It's got even like cute little red and white buffalo check ones. It's got leopard print. Now, some of these aren't going to be on the website anymore because when they sell out, sometimes they wait a while before they will re-release that pattern. Pam has pink with polka dots. Norma, I don't have a coupon code right now, but they do have some Halloween ones on sale for $10. So these are normally $16 for the pack. And there's enough in here to probably do at least 2 manicures with. Now you can't, yeah, Angela just asked, can you reuse them? Yes, you can reuse them. You will need to like soak them in a warm soapy water solution to kind of soften the glue that's on the inside of them after you have taken them off. And so you'll need to like clean them really well before you put them back on. You're probably not going to be able to get 100% of that glue off, but you can still reuse them. Each pack does come with a little tube of glue. Let me open one of these up and just show you. It comes with a little tube of glue in here. There's the tube of glue. Comes with a little orange cuticle pusher stick. There's all your little extras. And then it also comes with a little nail file. So everything you need is in this little thing. However, if you know that you struggle with like those little tubes of glue, I'm going to recommend that you get one of their, do I have one in here? One of their little, I do not, bottles of Red Aspen glue. So they sell the bottles of glue for $10 and it's like painting your nails with a paintbrush. And that is what I use every time I put mine on. If you want to watch a video of me actually applying them, go to my YouTube channel and search Red Aspen nails. And there's multiple videos of me applying them to my nails and showing you how I put them on. But these will last up to 2 weeks on me. And, yeah, I just love the fact that I can like take them off one evening while watching TV, put a new set on, and I'm good to go for another 10 to 14 days, depending on what I've done that week and how hard I've been on them. I did have these 2 nails pop off this past week because y'all remember Tuesday when I was painting live with y'all, I was like, don't look at my nails. I had 2 pop off. I didn't glue them back on right away because I had lost one of them. So I had to go back to my stash here and pull some out. But I glued them back on. We're good to go for several more days. Are they hard to remove? No, Cinda, after about 10 to 14 days or however long you've had them on, you might notice a tiny bit of like lifting. And even if you don't, you can take that little orange stick, the little cuticle pusher orange stick, and slightly like break the seal around the edge, just lift up on it ever so slightly. And then you can like soak them in warm soapy water, or my favorite thing to do is to put a little bit of cuticle oil on there and just let them set. Let that cuticle oil get down there in the crack that you just created when you broke the seal, and it will start to soften it. And after about 10 minutes or so, you can just start to work them off. Another pro tip is to use those little, the little dental flosser picks that kind of get up between your teeth. You can use those to kind of floss underneath the nail dash to remove it. Can your hands be in water with these nails? Yes, absolutely. I have washed dishes. I've been in the hot tub. I've gone to the beach. I've been on a cruise with these. I mean, there's nothing I don't do with these nails on. Is that nail holder in the link? No, Michelle, this nail organizer is in my Amazon favorites under my Red Aspen faves category. So I'm going to put the Amazon link in the comments for you. I actually just recently ordered a second one of these because this one's pretty full. It's pretty full. Okay. Any other questions about Red Aspen nails before we move on? If you haven't tried them, give them a shot. If you have any technical difficulties with them, reach out and let me know. They do have a really great return policy. If you're unhappy with them, you can just email their support and they'll work that out with you. And also, like on the makeup, I have ordered the wrong blush before, and they have been really good about letting me return it and purchase another one. So keep that in mind. If you struggle with picking out your foundation color or your blush color or whatever, you can purchase from them. And then if you find out like, oh, this was not the right shade for me, they have a really great return. They'll let you return it. How long do they last on your hands? Up to 14 days, Monica. One time I actually had some last 19 days. I was like testing to see how long I could get them to go. But my nails grow pretty fast. So by like day 19, I had so much grow out that I was like, it's time to take these off. Jan says off topic, but what hair product do you use for your awesome curls? I think I shared that a few Friday Fab 5s ago, but it's a lot of Kenra hairspray, dry texture spray, and heat protectant. And then of course the curls are done with the heat waver by Bedhead, all of which is linked in my Amazon favorites, I think. Okay, so that was the first two things on Friday Fab 5, and we've already been on for 27 minutes, so we better move on real quick. The next thing I wanted to share with you guys is that our dollar template sale is going on right now. So if you have not checked it out, all the templates, over 1,000 designs to choose from in our shop, are marked down to just $1. These are normally $7 each. This comes with the PDFs. So that's what you would trace on your wood, your canvas, whatever. It also comes with the laser cutting files. So if you own a Glowforge or a laser or something like that, and it takes SVGs, these come with the SVGs. They also come with the black and white version and the color version, which is kind of what you see here. So, if you're not sure how you would paint it, somebody asked in one of the comments earlier, like, do these come with a color list or a tutorial? No, they don't come with a color list or a tutorial, but they do come with a color mock-up. So you could kind of look at that and pick out your colors accordingly. So normally these are $7 a piece. They're all on sale for $1 until Monday. Now that also includes all the new designs that we just released today. Now, if you haven't seen these, we came out with 5 new designs that are all this sort of chinoiserie. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Pattern. It says 15% off, but that's on the wood blanks. So the wood blanks are 15% off until Sunday. The templates, however, are a part of our dollar template sale and are all marked down to $1. Now, I did see somebody comment yesterday that there was a couple of templates in there that they saw that had not been marked down to $1. If any of you guys come across one of those, feel free to reach out to our customer service and let them know, because all of them should be $1. Brandy says, I've got to compare my cart to what I have already bought. Is there a new list available? I don't think we put together that list this year, Brandy. It's getting too hard to put that together every year with the growing list, because it's getting bigger and bigger every year. But yeah, if you have not checked this out, go check it out. Few pro tips for shopping. Number 1, log in when you start adding items to your cart, or create an account if you haven't shopped with us before. This is important because once you start adding items to your cart, if you haven't logged in or created an account, it's like leaving a shopping cart full of goodies in Walmart and then walking off if you get distracted. The people who work at Walmart will grab that cart and put it all back on the shelf. So that's what happens if you add items to your cart and you don't have yourself signed in. You'll lose your cart and you won't be able to go back to it later and finish shopping. So be sure you're logged in so all your things stay saved in your cart. Okay. Yeah. Regina, I will let the team know. Thank you for that. Gina says, will other things be on sale soon? We do have 12 days of deals that we're going to do starting December 1st. We're not going to do like Black Friday deals this year. We're kind of taking some time off over the holidays after Southern Adornments Live. So that's why we're doing our spooky sale right now, because this is the sale we would normally do during Black Friday week. So all templates are $1 until Monday. Another pro tip is before you hit the checkout button, go down through all the templates that you have added to your cart and make sure the quantity says 1. Because sometimes we get excited and add the same template to our cart multiple times, and you don't have to buy more than one of these. You buy it once, you can use it forever. Also, these are a business write-off. You can use them in paint parties. You can sell these designs that you've painted in craft fairs. You can sell them as one-off door hangers, all those things. So it's definitely a great deal for those of you who are business owners. But make sure your quantity says 1 on all the products before you check out. And if you're a Painters Clubhouse member, be sure to add your 20% off discount code, because you can get an additional 20% off on this sale. Okay, template shopping now. Are the rounds going to be on sale soon? Nina, we don't have a plans to do a sale on rounds, but if you want to get rounds at a discount, we do offer a bulk discount. So if you buy like 20 of something, you get like 30% off or something. So if you want a discount on rounds, look at that bulk discount chart that's on the page for where the rounds are on the site. And it'll tell you what the breakdown is. Okay, next up. Oh, whoops, that's not what I meant to click. I did paint one of these ornaments live this week. If you missed it, I was kind of sharing how these ornaments can be painted. Let me align these. I haven't glued it together yet, but I showed how to paint the ornaments. It's 4 different pieces. You paint them and then stack them in layers to create the scene. The kit comes with all 4 pieces, all 4 ornaments. Each ornament is 4 pieces. So it's 16 wood pieces total to create 4 ornaments. Comes with video tutorials showing you how to paint them and how to do the resin. The resin is also included. What's not included are your brushes and your paints. So you'll need to get your own paints and brushes, but then you can follow along with the tutorial to make these beautiful ornaments. And then once they're painted and you add the resin, this is what they will look like. So this is kind of before and after. Let me make this bigger so y'all can see all of me. I've got some of them hanging on the tree behind me. So this is before and after the resin. Look at the wow factor here. It really, and this makes them so durable. They will last for years with this resin. If you're intimidated by doing a resin project, don't be. This is a great one for beginners. You're not going to have to measure your resin. All you're going to have to do is pull the tab, mix it up with your hands by squishing the packet, and then pour it in the things. So I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do that. Wanda's getting started on her kit this afternoon. Wonderful. So these are $65, and we still have several in stock, but they are flying off the shelves. We started an ad this past week for them. So I don't know how long they'll last. If this ad performs well, hopefully we'll sell them really quick. We are bringing some to Southern Adornments Live. And so if you're coming to the event, you'll be able to get one there as well. And you can use your Painters Clubhouse discount code on these. Next thing I want to share with you guys, if you have not heard, oh, sorry, hang on. I saw a comment. Deb says, will that you do a tutorial on how to use the resin? I did the winter snowman and would like to use it on that. I'm not going to do any tutorials on my page on how to do resin, but Deb, I would recommend you check out Art Shattered on Facebook. I'm going to put that in the comments. You'll have to go search Art Shattered. But that is my friend, Miss Cindy Manley. She teaches how to do resin. So every video, I won't say every, but like I'm pretty sure every video on Facebook that she does, her Facebook Lives, she's showing how to do resin because that is her bread and butter. That's what she teaches. So she would be a better teacher of how to do resin than I would be. But the only reason I feel comfortable teaching it in this ornament kit is it's in those little packets. You pull the tab, you squish it, you pour it in. There's no measuring involved. Patrick wants to know if they can buy the set from last year. Currently, we only have a few of those, and we're bringing them to Southern Adornments Live. If they don't all sell at Southern Adornments Live, we will put them on the website when we get back, and you guys will have an opportunity to buy them. Monica, the live that I did on the ornaments, you can find it right here on Facebook. Just go to my main page, Southern Adornments, scroll down a little bit, and you'll see it right there, or you can find it on my YouTube. Donna said, I forgot about the Clubhouse discount. Don't ever forget about that Clubhouse discount. It'll save you some money now. Okay, last thing I want to share with you guys is in 21 days, we will be at Southern Adornments Live in the Great Smoky Mountains. It is getting so close. I'm so excited. Just 3 weeks from today, we'll be celebrating together. And so our in-person tickets are no longer available for sale. If you want to be a virtual attendee, however, you can get a virtual kit. Or you can sign up to just be a virtual watcher. And so I will go over those options here in a minute, but I wanted to show you our guest presenters are going to be Miss Lauren Martin from That Cute Porch. She's a member of the Painters Clubhouse and my close friend. We also are going to have Cindy Manley. I just mentioned her. She teaches glass and resin art. So we're going to be doing we're going to be doing a resin project at Southern Adornments Live. This is her 3rd year in a row teaching at one of my events. Heidi Easley from Texas Art and Soul, the resident paint party queen, is going to be coming and teaching a project with us and sharing all of her best business tips for how to do paint parties. I see lots of excitement over in the comments. I cannot wait to see you, Christy Rayner. Wanda's going to be there. Janet's going to be there. It's going to be a blast. It's so exciting. It's like getting so close. And then Christy Bottle is a new guest this year. We've never had her at one of our events before, but she taught in the Painters Clubhouse earlier this year, and everybody really loved her. She's got a great online presence. If you're not following her at Christy's Craft Room, you should be. She and her husband Tim are quite entertaining, and they will be at Southern Adornments Live. So if you would like to join us virtually, here's your 2 options. Number 1, you can just get the virtual ticket and enjoy watching the festivities and craft projects from home. So this does not include anything shipped to you. This is just your opportunity, like buying a ticket to go watch the show, just like you would buy a ticket to go watch a concert or something. And so you'll be able to sit from the comfort of your home and watch us, and you'll have a view from the back of the room, be able to see what's going on. Plus, when we're teaching, you'll be able to see from the top down exactly onto the table of what we're teaching and be able to participate along with us. Pam has reached out to Dolly to come to the event. I don't think Pam knows Dolly personally, but it can't hurt if we all send Dolly a message. Maybe she'll show up. Your other option is going to be to grab the virtual ticket plus the kit. So this is a $265 value kit. So you're getting that plus the virtual ticket to be able to enjoy all for just $247. You're just going to include all the wood pieces that you're going to need to complete all 6 projects along with us from home. So you'll be able to craft with us while you're at home and watching live, and you'll be able to share pictures of your projects with us inside the private Facebook group as we share our pictures and photos too. All of this is going to be streamed live November 15th and 16th inside that private Facebook group. And then on the 16th, we are going to be announcing where and when the next Southern Adornments Live is going to be. And so if you are a virtual participant, you will have first dibs along with our in-person attendees on buying your ticket to next year's event at $200 off if you're paying in full and $100 off if you're doing the payment plan. So if you know you're going to want to attend this event next year, definitely join us for the virtual event and make sure you tune in on the 16th. Even if you're watching on the replay, like on Sunday, the very next day, tune in so that you don't miss this big announcement. We'll be announcing it live from the stage at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay. What questions can I answer for you guys? Pam hopes to get to go one day. Judy said, I cannot wait to be there for the first time. Didn't think I'd be able to, but it worked out. Yay, Judy. I didn't think you were going to be able to come. That's so exciting. Some of our ladies who bought tickets last year have had to convert to virtual this year because they haven't been able to attend. So if that happens to you and you can't attend, please reach out to our customer service. I believe today is actually the deadline to do that for this year's event in order to receive your virtual kit. So if you're not able to attend, let us know today, and we will convert you to a virtual participant. Linda, if you want the link to buy that virtual ticket, comment link below. Actually, you just did that by saying the word link right here. I bet it just sent a message to your Facebook Messenger. We've got a bot that does that, and you'll be able to click the link inside that bot. Darby asked if I've got my 18-wheeler ready for SA Live. I'm excited, but no, Michael is in charge of that he calls it packing the pallets. We've got to pack the pallets. Last year, I think we sent 7 or 8 different pallets of things. We freighted them to SA Live. This year, I think it's going to be probably 12 pallets. If I don't really know, 10 to 12 pallets. It's going to be crazy. Our vendor booth is going to be bigger than ever. Our attendees are bigger than ever. We've got almost 240 attendees coming. Actually, it may be more like 220 now that we've had some convert to virtual. But yeah, so it's a lot of things. Will it include resin for Cindy's project? Yes. So if you're a virtual attendee, we will be sending resin with the project for hers. And the packet of resin will have too much in it for the project that you're doing. So it would be a good idea as a virtual attendee to have a second project like that window ornament on standby that you can pour some excess resin into, because you're not going to need the entire packet for the project that Cindy's teaching. At Southern Adornments Live, the in-person attendees will be sharing the packet. Like 2 or 3 people will share the same packet because you won't need the whole packet for the project. Is there a way to sell the Dollywood ticket? Lori, I would reach out to customer service about that, because we may have had people asking, and customer service can help you connect with someone. Janet, if you want VIP information about Southern Adornments Live, again, email customer service for right now about that. But I do plan to go live in the Southern Adornments Live virtual, or in the group, on November the 1st. So that's next Friday. That'll be 2 weeks before the event. I'm going to go live in there and share all the details. So if you can't wait till then, just email customer service. Okay, Sherry says, I bought the virtual, but I wish I would have bought the kit. Is there a way to do that? Email customer service, and they can probably just bill you for the remaining amount or something. You know what I mean? Like, they're really good at working that stuff out. Just reach out to them, and you can contact them here. Will we have time to get our paints and stuff when we get our kits? We're hoping to be able to ship those kits by like November. I don't know when they're planning on shipping them. They may be waiting till that first week of November, right before we leave for the event. But I would imagine, Heather, you've been painting with me for a while. You probably have all the paints you're going to need for this. I don't think there's going to be anything. There's not going to be anything special that you're going to have to grab, if you know what I mean. And it's all colors that I use all the time. It's not any special colors that I've never used. Pam says, what would we ever do without Michael? Isn't that right? Before he came along and started taking over the logistics of planning and packing a lot of this stuff, I was doing it mostly myself, and it was a whole lot less organized. I'll say that. So anyway, I cannot wait till Southern Adornments Live. It's happening in just 21 days. So you have until November 8th to get this kit. After that, we will not guarantee that we will ship you one in time to paint live with us during the virtual event. Okay. Any other questions? Pam says, my husband says I can't open the kit until the first day of the event. That's a good idea, Pam. We do ask that if you have purchased a virtual kit, when it arrives, do not open it. Or if you open it, okay, I won't say don't open it, because I know some of you guys aren't even going to listen to that. Don't take a picture of it and reveal it online, because the projects inside are a surprise to all of our in-person attendees. We don't want that revealed. So keep it a secret. I'm not sure when they're going to mail out. Like I said, probably the first week of November. Let me look on my calendar here real quick. November, the event's on the 15th. They will probably ship November the 8th. That's 1 week before the event. I'm not going to guarantee any sooner than that, just because the guys right now are trying to finish up all the projects and get everything packed up and ready to go for the event. And so they are under a little bit of stress right now with that. And I don't want to push anything else on them right now. Okay, that's all I got for you today. Thank you for joining me. If you want the links to anything I shared, comment link. If you want to be alerted the next time I go live, comment alert, and it will notify you. But thank you for watching today. Go check out that $1 spooky sale and grab your ornament kits or your virtual kits or whatever you want to grab, or go browse all the great stuff on the Red Aspen website. See y'all next time. Bye.